are you supposed to do when there is a man hiding in your closet? Like, not a monster, not your imagination, but an actual creepy man watching you. Well, that's what happened to 8-year-old Shasta. She was getting ready for bed when she saw this strange figure moving in her closet. And scared, she told her brother about it, but they just laughed it off, thinking that it was just her imagination. So he climbed into bed with her and they fell asleep just like usual. But in the middle of the night, their mom wakes her up screaming, dragging her into the living room where she sees her stepdad and brother zip-tied face down. And then this strange man walks out of the shadows holding a shotgun. And in that moment, Shasha's heart froze because she realized she was not imagining things. That figure in the closet that was moving, it was real. It was him. This forces her mom to the ground. He ties up Shasta, grabs her brother Dylan, and carries them both outside. Then he goes back inside the house and unalives Shasta's mom and dad. The man was Joseph Duncan. He is an American serial killer and who had just been released from prison. Why do they always release the most evil people? Joseph had been stalking Shasha's family for days, and now he had exactly what he wanted: 2 young children. He took both Shasha and Dylan to an isolated area in the woods, and there he held them captive for weeks. Joseph tortured both children, assaulting them over and over and over again, until one day he took Dylan away. God knows what he did, but Joseph came back alone. At that point, Sasha already knew my brother is gone, and she was prepared for her life to be taken next. But then for some reason, Joseph decides to bring Shasta to a Denny's. Now, Joseph was not the smartest, which is a good thing because he really thought that nobody would recognize her. But what he didn't know was that Shasta's face was all over the news, and one of the waitresses immediately recognized her. And without flinching, she went to the back and secretly called the cops. Joseph was immediately arrested on the spot and was sentenced to death for their murders. But before they could execute him, he ended up dying in prison because of brain cancer. Shasta survived the unthinkable. I cannot even imagine her pain. She lost her whole family.